So long-time viewers of the F1Chronicle.com will know that I like having a conversation every now and again with my good friend Ed Bernardin when it comes to all things Formula One and all things motoring as well. He's a former vice president over at Siemens Motorsport, so he's an excellent person to talk about stuff like this. And today I've got something a little different because towards the end of last year, Ed flew out to the UAE, to the United Arab Emirates, to go and see a very special AI-powered car that has been set up by Code 19. Now, effectively, the car that he did see is a Japanese Super Formula car. And if you remember, all the way back in around June time, I did a video with Ed explaining why the Abu Dhabi AI-powered racing car test was actually a big success. A lot of people at the time really mocked it, saying that it was a failure and it was never going to work. But we actually explained that in some senses, it was a big success. And in that 6 months or so since then, the technology has improved even more. And yeah, Ed actually went out to Abu Dhabi to go and see the thing in the flesh, as it were, see it in the metal, I suppose, is the more accurate way of saying it. So he sent me some clips of it and I've put them together, and a lot of it is very, very informative. The first question a lot of people have really when it comes to these cars is, how do they work? How can a computer drive these cars, race these cars without crashing into each other all the time? Well, Ed walks you around the car quite literally and explain how this all works. So as always, guys, let's dive into the action. I'll pass over to Ed so he can walk you through this incredible AI-powered car.
What you see behind me is a Dallara Super Formula race car that's run in the Japanese Super Formula Championship since 2014. But there's something a little special about this car. It's driven by a computer that's powered by AI. So before I show you what's different, let's take a look and get you familiar with the Super Formula car from Dallara. This particular car here that's set up for autonomous driving is for the most part just about the same as what they run in the Super Formula series. Has a front wing, same suspension components, same rear wing, same rear wheels, same motor, and same transmission. There's a couple of small differences here in the nose where you have these vents because the computer that is the actual driver needs just a little bit of extra cooling, a little bit more than a human driver. So let's take a look at what an AI driver really looks like. Normally, right here is where a human driver would be, but we've replaced that. First of all, there's 3 LiDARs, 1, 2, and 3, which can create a 3D image of what's around the car. We also have radar here, here, and here, and 7 cameras all the way around the car. You could almost think of it as a driver with 7 heads, at the same time being able to look in all directions, supplemented by radar and LiDAR. These sensors create an image of what's around the car, the track, the other competitors. That information is then fused together, and what they do next is the brain, which is this blue box right here, takes that information and creates a perception of what is around the car. And based on that, there's another layer on top which actually plans what needs to be done. Where's the apex? Where's the exit to the turn? Where's the wall? Or if I'm going down a straightaway and I'm about to pass another car, it looks at the location of the competitor and figures out if it should go to the left or to the right. So this particular car, although it doesn't have a human driver, it does have what you'd call a personality or an avatar. The Code 19 car in the A2RL series has an avatar called Maverick. And Maverick represents the personality of the people that program it. So their aversion for risk, or their willingness to take risk, their willingness to be aggressive or not as aggressive, is all programmed in to the AI that controls this car. So although you don't see a human driver, a single human driver, what you're looking at here is what captures the personality, the essence, the willingness to take risk, not take risk, the courage they have to drive a car, to pass other cars, embedded into the AI program that controls it, that really comes from all the people that are doing the programming. So that's what it takes to drive a race car without a human driver.
Thank you to Ed for getting those clips together, and big thanks as well to Code 19 for letting us get that content as well. Very much appreciated. If you guys have any questions for me and Ed to go over, we're more than happy to answer them. We've got a lot of content really when it comes to explaining things in Formula One history and the AI powered stuff. A lot of EV stuff over on the motoringchronicle.com if you want to go over there too. But yeah, big thanks as always, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we'll see you very soon for some more content here on the F1chronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell as well. And we'll see you very soon, guys. Have a good one.